Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired of going downhill on sand patch and you don't know what to use to slow you down, or you're too busy touching automatic and independent and this and that? Stick around and I'll show you the easiest way to go downgrade with one braking system. We are getting up to about 30 miles an hour here. You can see on our grade descent is 1.2. Okay. Now all we're gonna do is go opposite, and we're gonna go into dynamic. So the best thing to do is go to setup, give it a couple seconds, let that turn over, and then we're gonna start notching up in dynamic braking. And you'll see on your amperage it's gonna count, but instead of going up on throttle, it's going to go down for dynamic. So we're in notch 5 dynamic. Let's go all the way to 8 and then see what that does. Okay, so if you don't know what dynamic braking is, all it is like reverse thrusters on an airplane. Okay, it's spinning your traction motors, your wheels, and it's trying to spin them backwards, so it gives friction to go backwards. Okay, now if you want to stay above 30 to 35 mile an hour range, be under, not in the yellow, put a little bit of set on with your automatic, and literally just enough to where it's minimum reduction. We got a crossing. It's not the best, and just leave it a minimum. Okay, and see, you're not fiddling with a bunch of different braking systems, and you can actually tell that we're slowing down. And then right there, release your automatic, leave it all the way to notch 8 on the dynamics, and see what that does. If you are slowing down on speed, all you have to do is start throttling down, and just play within that, because dealing with the automatic and dealing with the independent, that can be a hassle. So your dynamic braking is the best coming downhill. Okay, now when you are getting down to where it's getting flatter, in order for it to transition from dynamic back to regular throttle, go all the way back to setup, wait for that amperage to zero out. It's zero right there. We're going to go back into idle, and then you can start throttling up once you get into that flat line. But since we're still going downhill, I'm going to leave it in setup, and I'm going to stay in dynamic, and I'm going to keep the dynamics on there. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. And if you need more braking, use your automatic.